Today, guys, we are going to be talking about something that Patrick Mahomes discussed on a podcast recently. So basically, what Patrick Mahomes said was, let me pull up the actual thing. I'm not going to show it to you guys, but I'm going to read it here. This is quote from Patrick Mahomes. He said, "The only record I have in my eyes set on..." Excuse me. let me reread that. "The only record I have my eyes set on breaking is going 20-0. End quote. So, Patrick Mahomes, I didn't hear the whole interview. I didn't hear the whole podcast, so I don't know what kind of questions the people were asking Mahomes, but I'm assuming that they asked him if he was going to try and if he was looking at breaking any NFL records or anything. And so he says that he wants to try and go undefeated, have a perfect season, something that hasn't been done since the 70s in the Dolphins, and most recently hasn't been attempted since the Patriots in 2007. So can Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs go 20-0? Well, we're going to be discussing that today because I have their schedule pulled up for the 2021 season. So we're going to be going through, I'm going to be looking at this, and I'm going to be saying if I think that they're going to get a W or an L. So let's start off with the Week 1 game against the Cleveland Browns at home. That's a W. I know the Browns are good. I know the Browns are a promising young team. Baker's looks pretty good. Myles Garrett's going to be coming home. Coming up with another good season, hopefully. But I think the Chiefs get a Week 1 victory. Going to Week 2, they have Baltimore, at Baltimore. Lamar Jackson's pretty good. Mark Andrews is very good. Kansas City gets another win. They're 2-0 in the season. I'm not saying these are going to be easy games, by the way. They're going to be in some fights. It's going to be close. I don't think they're going to blow out either one of these teams. But I do think that they come out with a victory at the end of the day. Then they go back home, Week 3 against the Chargers. Victory. That's a W. 3-0. Headed to Philadelphia to play the Eagles and young Jalen Hurts, who we presume to be the starter. W. Chiefs are 4-0. Then they come back home against Buffalo. And this is a tricky one because this is my predicted AFC Championship game, Buffalo versus Kansas City. This is on Sunday night in Week 5. And I think the Chiefs narrowly escape victory or escape defeat there and get a W against the Bills. That's right, I said it. I think that they narrowly escape the Bills. Maybe they lose. That one's a toss-up, really. That one's a toss-up. You know what? Now that I'm looking at this schedule, all the other teams on the schedule I don't think they'd lose to. No, you know what? No. They beat the Bills. They'll beat the Bills at Kansas City. They're 5-0. Then they head to the football team. They go to Washington, play them. They beat the football team. They're 6-0. And then here's where they get the interesting one. They got to go down to Nashville and play the Titans. And I think the Titans upset the Chiefs and they lose. I think the Chiefs lose one game this year, and that game is to the Tennessee Titans. It's not going to be easy for the Titans to win. I think it may come down to a field goal or some sort of mistake that happens in the game, late in the game, that costs Kansas City. Maybe Patrick Mahomes throws an interception or a fumble happens with somebody, or that gives the Titans an opportunity to kick a field goal to win the game. Something like that is going to be the reason why the Chiefs lose. I don't think that the Titans have what it takes to actually just beat the Chiefs. I think it has to be a game winner of some sort. So Chiefs will not go 20-0. They will go 19-1 because I think they might win the Super Bowl this year. So having that one loss is pretty big. Then they go to the Giants. They beat them, obviously. They play the Packers the next week. If Aaron Rodgers is there, it's a little bit tougher of a game. If Aaron Rodgers is not there, easy win. Then they got to go to the Raiders, Las Vegas. They got to go to Las Vegas, play the Raiders, beat them. They got to come back home and play the Cowboys. Dak Prescott presumably will be healthy. Who knows what's going to happen this late into the season? This is around Thanksgiving time, so who knows what's going to happen. I think they still beat them, though. Then they got a bye week. They Nothing happens there. Then they come off the bye week at home against Denver. Easy W against Denver. They got to play the Raiders at home this time. They beat them again. They sweep them. They got to play the Chargers at SoFi Stadium. They sweep them. They got to play the Steelers the next week at Arrowhead. They beat the Steelers. They got to go to Cincinnati and play the Bengals. They beat the Bengals. And they come back, or they have 2 away games. They go to Denver and play the Broncos to finish out the season, Week 17. They beat the Broncos. They lose 1 game. That's what I'm predicting. They lose 1 game in the regular season. They win the divisional round. They win the AFC Championship game. But do they win the Super Bowl this year? I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know what Tom Brady's going to be like this season. I don't know what any other team in the NFC is going to be like. I don't know what the Bills are going to be like. Are the Bills going to make the AFC Championship game? Are the Bills going to beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game? I don't know. Are the Bills going to beat the Chiefs in the regular season? I don't know. So, to wrap things up, I don't think that Patrick Mahomes, I mean, of course he's going to say that. Like, what are you going to say? You're going to say that, no, oh, I don't know, maybe we lose 2 games. I don't know. Of course he's not going to say that he's thinking that he's going to lose a game. Of course he wants to go undefeated. Of course he wants to go 20-0. Everybody wants to go 20. I'm sure that Zach Wilson is saying that he wants to go 20-0. Obviously, we know that he's not going to go 20-0. But that's just my opinion on what I think the Chiefs' schedule is going to be. They lose 1 game to the Tennessee Titans on a game-winner field goal from, is it still Steven Gostkowski? Is he still the kicker there? I don't even know. But I think that the Titans will upset them, or the Bills. It could go either way. Maybe they lose 2 games. Maybe the Bills are the one that upset them. Or somebody else on the schedule that we don't even think about. Maybe the Packers with Aaron Rodgers upset. I don't know. But that's what I think. I don't think that the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes go 20-0 on the season. I do think they make the Super Bowl again. And when they get to the Super Bowl, I'm not sure what happens. Maybe they win it again. I don't know. I can't really think that far ahead because I'm not really sure how the NFC is going to look this season. So it's a little too early to tell, but I don't think they go 20-0. Let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys agree with Patrick Mahomes, or if you guys agree with me, or if you think there's another team on the schedule that might upset them or just beat them outright, or what you guys think is going to happen with the Kansas City Chiefs this season. Let me know down below. Smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.